down. You don't lose the class. Pop up on the nose. Let me. You just come on here for no reason, just to stare. Guess I will never understand it. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Brittany, how's everyone? How's everyone doing? Real name. Hi, the real name, Brittany. Behave. I can't pronounce it. Sorry. We cannot pronounce it. Can't pronounce it. Ugh. MK Brave Beer Bird, how are you? I'm holding it down. You so used to clowns. Pop up on the note. Hi, Angeline. How are you? Okay, Angeline, go ahead and choose your deck and type your question. If you would like a reading from me, please send to my PayPal, Chime, or Apple Pay. I do not take super chat. If you send using YouTube, I cannot refund you because I don't have any control over refunds. That goes to Google Incorporation. Okay. I do not take super chat. When you come into a live, please ask the creator what method of payment they are accepting, because once you send to something that I didn't tell you that I'm accepting, then your money is basically gone because I can't refund it. Okay. The bubble clearly says PayPal, Chime, or Apple Pay. No other forms of payments are going to be accepted for this live. Angela, choose your deck, my love. How's Renee doing? All right, so the second one. What's your question? I'm not a medium. Sorry, I wasn't lying. You good? Go ahead and type your question. No, I'm not a medium. At least I don't think I am. Don't think I am. Kind of glad I'm not though, because mediumship sometimes it's hard to turn it off. You know, different spirits want to come talk to you all the time. So, what has Sosa truly felt for me since the beginning of our connection? Girl, where does Sosa come from? I thought you were all Gabby. Now it's Sosa. What the hell was that? Oh my god. Anyway, what's his sign? How does Sosa truly feel about Angeli? How does Sosa truly feel about Angeli? Sosa, Sosa, Sosa. Okay, so hey babes, how are you? Um, Jenna, I used to work with him. I'm good. How does he truly feel about you? I mean, I'm not really seeing much. I mean, I think he finds you very attractive, but I feel like he thinks a lot about like how much time, effort, and like investment he would have to make being with you. And I feel like it's something that he doesn't necessarily, to be honest, like he doesn't want to really invest in that way. Okay. So right now I feel like he's just looking at this connection. His feelings for you are lighthearted, it's flirtatious, it's not serious though with the page of wands, okay? Seven of wands is a card of boundaries, so I feel like I don't think he really wants to cross that line with you. Um, yeah, because he's kind of like standing his ground on something here. Okay. So it's like, yeah, I find you attractive and all these things, but when he really kind of assesses the situation and thinks about it, he's just like, yeah, I don't really think that. It's not that he's thinking it's not worth the effort. I just feel like it's more than he's willing to invest right now. Especially you say he's way younger, you know, that could be a factor as well. Okay. Um, the Fool. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really seeing any emotional attachment. I'm not seeing any um romantic feelings from him. Okay, not really getting that energy from him. Not a so truly feel about Angeli. Yeah, I mean, he definitely very attracted to you, girl. You have all the wands coming out. So this is all about attraction, that, you know, chemistry, that passion. But wands are not about love. It's not about, you know, anything deeper. It touches on more of like the passionate side of things, okay? Yeah, he find you very attractive, very hot, girl. He feels like, you know, y'all have that chemistry, you know, that type of energy, but um I feel like that's kind of where it stops for him. I don't think he's seeing things that deeply with you. Okay, tell me about this Seven of Pentacles. What's the Seven of Pentacles for how Sosa feels about Angela? What's the Seven of Pentacles? What's the Seven of Pentacles? Two of Coins. Mhm. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like he's more like in love with the idea of like being with you. So I feel like he pictures it, but it's coming from more of like idealism, okay, like fantasy than him like really wanting to make this a reality, okay? That's just the honest truth. And it's also like I feel like I'm getting something about him, like for some reason I feel like he's not very trusting of you. And it may have to do as well with I don't know, I'm kind of getting this energy that he's like, because sometimes when you find someone so good looking, like you don't trust them. So like I also feel like you looking so good, he doesn't trust you based off of that as well. I don't know, girl. But I mean, hell, I think I felt that way before. Like, when you see a guy who just looks too perfect in a way to you, like very good looking, you're like, oh no, like I don't know how to describe it, girl. Like, I think he also feels that way with you. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. He just feels like there's no point in investing in you in this. It's a couple factors. Like I feel like he feels like you look real good, you get a lot of attention or something, and that you could, I don't know, betray him. I don't know. Like it's just kind of that feeling I'm getting from this too. Um, he may be seeing you as one of those type of women, like that might be very, sexy and stuff, but I'm not saying that he thinks you're promiscuous, but it's like he just may be making his own assumptions in his mind about you and and whatnot based off of what you look like and stuff. So I don't know. So he does think like that with you. It don't matter if he looks good too. That's just how he feels about you. So you can go towards him all you want, but just understand he's not taking things seriously with you. That's what the cards are saying. He's not looking at it in that way that you may be looking at things. Okay? Mhm. Yeah. See, 8 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. More eights. More wands. So it's all lust right now. It's all passion. It's all infatuation for him. And nothing more than that right now. I feel like I like this format, but I don't really have questions. Okay, well, if that's what you want, then you don't have to worry about it. Go for it. Go for the kill. He sees you in a sexual way. He's attracted sexually and he wants you physically. Okay, so if you're okay with that and that's all you want, then yeah, he's definitely right up your alley, girl. So go for it. Make your move, honey. Tatiana. Okay, so if you send Apple Pay, please let me know, you guys. That way, I can put you on a list because it's not gonna let me know. I have to check. Hi, sweets. How are you, baby? How you doing? Thank you for tuning in again. Tatiana, my love, what is your question? Let's see. I probably will just Remember, $20 or more, you get to choose which deck you want. I take PayPal, Chime, Apple Pay. Please do not send super chat or anything like that. That's the only methods I'm taking right now. If you only have Cash App, my website does accept Cash App payments, okay? So if that's all you have, you can still pay through Cash App. Just let me know. Um, you can go to my website, prettyintuitivetarot.com, the same way you spell my YouTube name, and choose your donation amount through whatever reading you see there. And then it'll allow you to pay with your Cash App, okay? No excuses 2026. Oh, I only have Cash App. Well, I do take Cash App, but only through my website. Oh, it's coming. Oh, what is coming towards next soon? I'm hoping for a solid relationship. Okay. Remember, the more you donate, the more information I'm willing to answer. Okay. To give. Sorry, the more questions I'm willing to answer as well. Tatiana. Love for Tatiana soon. What's coming here? Seven of Pentacles want to come out. Love for Tatiana soon. What is coming here for Tatiana? And love soon, Tatiana. Love soon for Tatiana. What is coming? Love soon for Tatiana. What's coming? Temperance. Okay, so I do see fire energy. I see Leo. I see Sagittarius. Okay. What's coming to Tatiana and love soon? So here's what I feel. I feel like you do have somebody here who has like the capacity to like, I feel like this person desires a relationship, but I feel like it's like not immediately. Okay, whoever this person is. Um and I feel like you're going to have to be patient with this person, okay? I feel like I'm getting this energy of them wanting patience, wanting to kind of go with the flow, not necessarily wanting to rush things with you. What's your sign? I think I remember your sign though. Gemini. All right. What's coming to Tatiana in love? The Nine of Cups. So it's talking about fulfillment. It's talking about pleasure. Okay. With somebody here, I'm not gonna lie. Whoever this person is, you might have a physical or a casual relationship with them at first. Okay. That's what I feel. Um, not really getting an overly um serious vibe at first or whatever with this person. Okay. Three of Cups. This is like good times, fun, hanging out, enjoying each other's company. Kind of like, I guess you can call it like friends with benefits type of thing with this person. That's what I'm getting here. Coming to Tatiana and love. Gotta get all the lustful energy away from me. I'm pretty sure that's what you want to do, my love, but at the end of the day, the cards are still predicting this. Okay. Um, Pisces too. Pisces energy is here as well. This King of Cups keeps showing up for you. So I think this person has feelings for you. They will love you. They will care. But I'm not getting that they are immediately trying to get into something serious with you just yet. Okay. So I feel like with this person, I have Libra too. You're gonna have to keep like an open mind with them because I'm getting like a real strong. I want to go with the flow from this person, even though they themselves are somebody who is emotionally intelligent, loving, caring. So, but at first, they may not immediately be looking like to make like to have a relationship with you in that way. Um, could be new or someone you already know, but either way, that's what I'm seeing here. We got Libra energy once again. Hmm. And Pisces. So Tatiana, I feel like this person is gonna be keeping themselves very level headed when it comes to you. It's like they're keeping things balanced. They're keeping like a neutral energy when it comes to you. So it's not like they're completely closed off to a relationship, but they're also not rushing for it. So I think if you can be in the moment, if you can just kind of let things develop naturally, you never know where this can lead. But I think this is someone who definitely has the capacity for that. What's the Seven of Pentacles? You see? Oh, see? That's what I'm trying to say. This is like this person is a soulmate. They are a soulmate for you. This person could even potentially have like trust issues too. So if they do have trust issues, that could be why they're not immediately like, oh, I'm looking for a relationship. But they are someone who has the capacity to be in one and who deeply desires one at the end of the day. So um, they have feelings for you, but it's just a matter of can you be patient? Can you just allow things to just develop? Or do you have patience? If not, then okay, oh well. But other than that, that's what I'm seeing for you right now. So expect some kind of hangout with this person, maybe dating, that kind of stage with them. Um, but patience keeps being highlighted in your reading here when it comes to this person. Okay, what do you want to tell Tatiana about this person? So I do feel like that's a lot of cards. They're not gonna just treat you like you're just a fling to them. You get what I'm saying? The King of Cups doesn't just treat you like a fling. Even if like at first like you have this casual shit with him, deep down he desires partnership. He desires a relationship. So he's not gonna just treat you carelessly, like, oh, I don't give a fuck about you. He would be the type that even if you guys hook up or something, like he would still hit you up the next morning. Good morning, beautiful. How you feeling? You made it home safe. Are you okay? I like to see you again. That type of thing. He still would show concern and care. So it's not like he's just heartless and just an asshole and doesn't want commitment. That's not the type of energy. Now, if he was the King of Wands, that's different. But the King of Cups is someone who's always still loving first. Um, so, I mean, it's up to you if you have patience, but I mean, I feel like it's saying you potentially can go somewhere if you keep yourself balanced, level headed. Okay. Advice for Tatiana when it comes to this person in love. Tatiana. All right. So we have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. See what I'm trying to say? So I do think this person's gonna have romantic feelings for you. Um, I feel like they are going to move, like they do have feelings for you. But at first, I think you and them might just kind of enjoy each other's company and whatnot before those feelings come out, okay? Very soon. You're welcome. Yeah, I mean, it could be Pisces because I'm not gonna lie, we do have Nine of Cups is Pisces, Three of Cups is Pisces, and so is the High Priestess. Okay, all Pisces. So I'm thinking that Pisces may also have fire in their chart too, because we do have Sagittarius and Leo, maybe a little Libra there too. Like something I can work with. Okay, well, I mean, it's better than just the Knight of Wands coming in, don't give a fuck about you and ghosting you. King of Cups does care about you, though. It's not like he doesn't, so it's up to you. Someone sent 30 on Apple Pay. Let me see who was that. 231. Where are you? 231. Number starting with 231. And if you say it's you, then I'm gonna have to verify uh the last four with you of your number. Just to make sure I'm talking to the right person. Number 231. Starting with 231. Was me. Okay, Jenna. All right. All right, Jenna. All right, so go ahead and choose which deck you want, my love, and we will go from there. Which deck would you like? 1, 2, or 3, and then type your question. If you would like a reading from me, please send your payment to Chime, PayPal, or Apple Pay. Okay, no super chat, y'all. I do not take super chat because YouTube takes a portion of that, and I just don't feel like it's fair, so I don't use super chat on YouTube. Okay, you have to send through PayPal, Chime, or Apple Pay. If you only have Cash App, you can go to my website, prettyintuitivetarot.com, and you could choose a reading that fits your donation and pay with your Cash App through my website. All right, deck 2. What's your question? Wondering how John is feeling right now. How's John feeling about Jenna at this time? How's John feeling about Jenna at this time? John. How's John feeling about Jenna at this time, Spirit? John. John's feelings for Jenna at this time. Oh, we have Justice. John's feelings for Jenna at this time. King of Cups, Page of Swords. Hmm. Once again, he's that King of Cups. He's still, looking out for you. He's still curious about you. Um, I feel like a part of him still does kind of want to talk or say something to you. Um, I feel like he's being pulled in two different directions because one part of him kind of wants to leave this alone, move forward from it, but another part of him is like, I do love her, even though he's telling you some bullshit. I do love her, and I do want to rush in and, properly, talk to her here. Um, I don't know. Like, I feel like I mean, no matter what he's telling you, girl, the cards keep saying that he would want to express his feelings here. He would want to just kind of come out with it already. But he's caught up between, like, I want to protect myself and I want to tell her how I feel, and I want to kind of bring balance to the situation. Devil reverse. So it's very apparent that he's kind of been attached to some kind of negative beliefs or feelings. We've already talked about this, and I feel like because the devil's reverse, he wants to kind of detach from however he's been, his train of thoughts, how he's been, his negativity, him being guarded. He wants to break away from that and just open up and let this love flow between you both, and tell you how he feels. But because it's almost like he knows, like, okay, I've really hurt her feelings. Yeah. So I mean, even though he feels that way about you right now, yeah, we have judgment, temperance, him maybe even wanting forgiveness from you and desiring, another chance and me come forward with my feelings already. He's still being pulled into different directions. He's kind of like he's really fighting with himself. Okay. But you do have a lot of sudden action cards, a lot of sudden reaching out. So I wouldn't be surprised if he does randomly just kind of just come out and talk to you here. Um, so it's like not only is he kind of bringing clarity, but he's also wanting, he could potentially come forward with his feelings. That could be what just kind of like triggers him to finally do it. You being really done, you not dealing with it no more, you're not reaching out, done. Okay. He could be at that turning point. Like, it's now or never. Like, I know I need to say something. Okay. Um, so is John going to reach out to Jenna before the end of January? Is John going to reach out to Jenna before the end of January? John. Will John reach out to Jenna before the end of January? You got the Fool. You got the King of Cups once again. You got Judgment. He's gonna reach out, girl. I'm not gonna lie. I'm telling you, he's gonna reach out. Eight of Wands. He's gonna reach out. Temperance. Yep. He's gonna reach out when when you least expect it. He will. He's gonna take a leap of faith, girl. He just better hope by then you still want him, though. John reaching out to Jenna before the end of January. So I feel like he's reaching out. Um, and he could kind of So even though he's feeling like, okay, I just want to express my feeling, you could feel things, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to do it, right? So I feel like when he does reach out to you before the end of January, he's not coming at you like, he's still kind of not coming at you with that full like emotional expression the way you want him to, but he's reaching out, and you would be able to feel like, okay, this is a start. Okay. So even though it's not him saying, oh, I'm in love with you, Jenna, and he's not doing all that shit, um, but I just think the way he will talk to you, and how much he's going to talk to you kind of will tell you, like, okay, well, yes, he does have feelings for me. But again, it's still not like that full transparency just yet. Um, okay. Because the King of Cups is very good at controlling his emotions here. So even though he feels it, it's like he may come in flirty, he may come in, you know, not necessarily telling you that he loves you and stuff like that, but I think the way he'll talk about you, his talk to you, his tone and stuff like that would definitely clue you in and let you know, like, okay, yeah. So this is a little bit of a step up from what he was doing before. Okay, that's what I feel. But yeah, that he's definitely gonna reach out before the end of January. Is John gonna reach out to Jenna before the end of January? Okay, so we got Four of Swords reverse, Ace of Swords. Once again, you have these cards of coming out of separation. You know, no more thinking about it. Well, I'm gonna take action. I'm gonna talk to you here. Um, okay. And I feel like however he's talking to you, Jenna, I'm telling you this right now. Whatever he does say, because I do feel like he's offering up an explanation. Um, it's gonna give you hope again. The star talks about hope, faith, and just like a renewed sense of, okay, now I feel, I feel hopeful that we're turning a corner and this is kind of going somewhere. Um, so just expect that from him. All right. Don't expect it to be mushy and gushy like the Knight of Cups. It's not the Knight of Cups or even the Queen of Cups. He's gonna show how he feels, but in a more controlled way. But you'll definitely be able to tell. Okay, the fact that he feels the need to explain himself to you, to come to you, all this extra shit will already tell you that yes, he loves you, even though he doesn't want to fully just say I'm in love with you. Okay, yet. But the star, yeah, I feel like something he's gonna do or say is gonna restore your faith in this connection and in him. Okay, and you're gonna feel very hopeful by the end of January with him. Okay, that is what it is showing. The Ace of Swords does say it's the truth, girl. So it's the truth, and it's nothing but the truth. Yeah, so I feel like he may show you affection in some kind of way here, whether if it's in person or not. He's gonna show that affection towards you. Okay. Sounds conjunct. Yeah, because it's like this person knows that you are heartbroken, so he's going to show some forms of affection towards you. Okay. Yeah, see, contact within a month. So, like I told you, I feel like he is gonna contact you most likely approximately before January. Um, but the latest time that it can take is maybe February 10th, around February 10th or something like that. Okay. Dig deeper. So he will come in with like, yeah, discovery period. So you're definitely going to learn a lot about him. There will be some kind of explanation and clarity from him. Okay. And it's going to make you feel like, okay, we're having a fresh start now. We're getting somewhere. Okay. Romance blooming is at the bottom of the deck and forgiveness needed. So, yeah, trust what the cards are saying, girl. The man is going to still reach out to you. No matter all this Tanya crap and whatever. Okay. 347. Who's 347? Area code I just sent 4 minutes ago. Thank you, Natalia. Thank you so much. Talia's also an Aquarius, but thank you so much for the testimonial. Sometimes I wish I had someone like me to read for myself because I'm like, ugh, even me, like a lot of these readers don't know what the fuck they're talking about, and they just leave you more confused than before. So your shit just don't add up. Who sent that 347? Is that you, Natalia? Who sent 347 Apple Pay? And if you say that it's you, I'm gonna confirm by asking you, you know, the last four digits of the number. Jenna, I think the best thing to do, like I said, is just to leave him alone, like I've already been saying. Leave him alone. Let him sit and let him stew with his feelings. Let him sit in it. Sit in the silence. Because sometimes that's why they send people to jail, okay? Because when they send people to jail, they have a lot of time to reflect, especially solitary confinement. They have the time to reflect and think about their actions. And usually, when people are by themselves, that's when shit hits the hardest. So, no more reaching out, no more saying shit to that freak girl. I don't give a fuck how much you love him, what you think about him. Let him sit with his shit and come forward. Simple as that, okay? Don't reach out no more. Number 347, starting with 347. Because when you let people stew, they eventually feel like an asshole. They start to feel like, oh, well, I was an asshole. And, you know, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I am the asshole. You get what I'm saying? Um, so I think that's the conclusion he will eventually come to. Just let it keep stewing, and in the meantime, so don't be sitting waiting on a text. Get that law of attraction going and tell yourself, I'm good if he reaches out, and I'm good if he does not. Whether he reaches out or not, I'm good. My life still goes on. I can still find happiness. I can still eventually love again. Just tell yourself that, even if it's not him, okay? Because that's going to let the universe know, okay, she's releasing her control, and he's going to feel that shift. He's going to feel that, like, oh, okay, something has changed here. And once he feels like something has changed, he's more likely to reflect and get his shit together, because he's going to know, okay, well, I am on the verge of really losing her if I don't really just kind of come out with it already. Okay. So don't chase, don't cry, don't beg. Um, Leave that freak alone, girl. Start talking to other men. Start whatever. Just talk to other people for now, okay? I don't care if you got to join a dating site, talk to other men, and that's that. Leave it alone for now. Please send. Girl, my guy is good at being stubborn, so I just let him be. Absolutely. Natalia has her a he's a Taurus, and sometimes y'all gotta just let them be. I know it kills you. I know you really love the person and you want to be around them, but you can't force them. You can't force it. And the more you force it, it's the more you just make it worse. You get more hurt. So just release it and just tell yourself if he's the man for me, he will come back for me. If he is the man for me, he will come back for me. If he does not, it's okay as well. Okay? It's all right. You have to be good with or without somebody, okay? That's how the law of attraction works. Because, you know, you keep being so damn codependent and needing somebody, needing that person, that pushes them energetically further away from you, okay? That's why things seem to fall in place for people who don't give a fuck, okay? All right? People who don't give a fuck seem to get everything they want because they don't give a fuck. Did they care? Did they give a fuck at one point in time? Yes, they did. At one point in time, they probably gave a fuck just as much as me and you do. But eventually, they don't give a fuck, and that's when it aligns because energetically, that's how the law of attraction works. Whatever you're chasing is running away from you. Simple. You chase it, it runs from you. You don't chase it, you attract it. Simple. That's why people notice, like, when you stop caring about something or someone or the outcome, you start to see more things happening from that person. It's not by coincidence. It's because you're releasing that resistance, okay? And that's why they can feel it. And energetically, it's raising your vibration and it's pulling that person in, okay? Simple as that. Just, I'm not telling you not just to pretend and act like you don't care, but I'm saying stop giving a fuck so much about keeping that person around and getting them to understand you, getting them to see you, getting them to see that you love them. Just stop. Just stop. Because I guarantee you, I'm telling you, in the end, they all are very regretful. They're going to be the ones to be regretful. They're going to be the ones. Just like that Aries I was dealing with, I cared about him like just the amount of care and love that I had for him was unimaginable. I love this man with every fiber of my being. And he took that for granted, whatever the hell he did. And eventually I don't give a fuck. Okay. So now that I truly don't give a fuck, this man won't stop stalking me. He literally this is the same man who was stubborn and acting da da da. Now the tables have turned to where he's chasing me. He's chasing me. This man showed up on Thanksgiving to my door out of nowhere after 8 months. 8 months that I walked away from him. He showed up to my door on Thanksgiving talking about, I feel bad. This man looked like a lost puppy at my door. Okay? This man looked like he had tears in his eyes that he wiped while he was in the car and he walked to my door. Okay? And I would have thought this is the macho, tough guy that I never would have thought would have did that, but he sure did. That's what time does to people. Time allows people to sit with themselves and realize that they were an asshole. Simple. So you don't have to waste your breath trying to explain anything. And it felt so good to reject him. It felt so I felt so empowered, y'all. My mic went out because I had a call. But yeah, I felt so empowered, guys. Um, and it was a good day. It was a good day. Just like Ice Cube said, it was a good day. Um, and that's the same man who keeps trying to hack into my Instagram now because I changed my number and he has no way to contact me. So he's hacking. I guess he's trying to hack into my Instagram. I don't know why, but I keep getting emails talking about we received a request to reset your password. I'm like, what? Why? Who the fuck is trying to log into my account? It's him. He's trying to get into my shit for whatever reason. Who knows? It doesn't make any logical sense. Okay. But I pray that he gets the help that he needs. I moved away. I changed my number. I pray he gets the help that he needs in this life. Because once I don't give a fuck as an Aquarius, that is where we're gonna remain. You gotta catch me while I care. Once I don't care, I just don't care. Simple. And even him, I guess he looks shocked to see that I actually don't care. He actually looked at me like he seen a ghost. Yeah. I told him I'm not interested anymore, but thank you so much for the closure. Thank you for apologizing. I appreciate it. Very brave of you. Very brave. hmm But, going forward, I don't feel that way about you anymore. The man looked like a lost puppy. Good. Good. Good, Jenna. He will come back. Trust it. Mm. Doc, somebody sent money, but they're not saying anything, so I don't know. I haven't gotten any emails. Let me go check my iPad. Maybe. Shit, loud. Y'all, I am still open. If you would like a reading from me, please send a donation to my PayPal, Chime, or Apple Pay. I do not accept Super Chat or YouTube payments. It's only PayPal, Chime, or Apple Pay, okay? Somebody sent a donation on Apple Pay, but person's not saying anything, so I mean, I don't know what to say. Okay. Pick your deck and type your question, my love. What's happening? What do you mean, what's happening? Stool, okay. Oh, George, come out of this stubborn. My birthday. Will George come out of his stubborn energy towards Natalia before her birthday this month? Will George come out of his stubborn energy with Natalia before her birthday this month? Will George come out of this stubborn energy with Natalia by her birthday this month? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The answer is yes. Mm-hmm. He will. He will, and the reason why is because he wants to be seen as that guy on your birthday. So I feel like he is going to act in a way that makes you feel validated, that makes you feel seen. Um, yeah, he is by your birthday. Queen of Cups. So it does show that he's intuitive towards you by your birthday, and he is emotionally present towards around your birthday for sure. Um, I see a strong energy to where he is like kind of um feeling confident towards you around that time, very confident. It's like he wants to be seen as, the winner chicken dinner on your birthday, or at least towards there. So the Six of Wands is all about praise, it's all about recognition, validation. Okay. So not he wants to be like not praised by you, but he wants to be the guy that comes through for that type of occasion. And I feel like it'll do a lot for his self-esteem if he makes that move or whatever he plans to do for your birthday. But I also feel like he wants you to feel that way too. Okay. So yeah, I do see it's likely that by your birthday he would come out of that stubborn energy. Is George gonna come out of that stubborn energy towards Natalia by her birthday this month? So again, there's something about him gaining courage, girl. We have the High Priestess. He's he's gaining courage to come towards you. He's gaining confidence to come towards you on your birthday. Okay. And I feel like I feel like he's kind of already preparing for it in a way. Like he already knows your birthday is coming up, okay? Because when you have the Queen of Cups, this is Cancer and Pisces energy. This is all about intuition, okay? So I feel like intuitively he senses and he feels like, okay, well, that might be a good time to, kind of make a move in a way towards you, okay? A lot of people use birthdays and holidays as excuses to reach out and to make moves. So yeah, I do feel like, I do see that happening by your birthday, okay? So right now within the energy, it is saying to expect some kind of validation from him around that time, okay? Whether if it's emotionally or just him like complimenting you and certain things, making you feel good, making you feel noticed and stuff like that, okay? Let me get a few more cards. Is George going to come out this stubborn energy with Natalia about her birthday this month? Is George going to, girl? Girl. Look what just came out. Four of Wands. Mm-hmm. That's the energy you want to see for if someone's actually going to like take action. Wand energy is passion. It's fire, Fire doesn't wait for anything. It gets shit started. So yeah. Um, I do think that he's going to do something, maybe even come see you or an outing with you, anything to kind of like redeem himself in your eyes, girl. We have the Emperor. The Emperor is all about stepping into your masculine, being assertive, being confident. That's Aries energy. So yeah, I do feel like he's likely to kind of like strut his stuff towards you on your birthday, girl. Okay. He looked like he really like getting into like, okay, I'm that man. Like he has a lot of confidence towards you around that time, okay? Yes, he does. Yeah. He wants to be victorious, girl. Nine of Cups just flew out. He wants to make you happy. See, this card says happiness. He wants to make you happy. He wants to make you feel good. Okay. And making you feel good makes him feel good. So it feels like there's like some kind of mutual pleasure. Oh my God, I just said that. I just fucking said that. You see how this card says pleasure at the top, Six of Cups? So him making you happy and him feeling validated by you on your birthday, makes he makes him feel like want to make you happy and stuff on your birthday. Okay. So him making you happy, basically what I'm saying, him making you happy on your birthday or validating you and you looking at him, I don't know, like he really wants like that attention from you, girl. I don't know how to describe it. I think that's probably his chance to try to like woo you, try to impress you. Okay. That's his chance. And I think he's gonna take that chance to do that, okay? Absolutely. He is gonna come towards you on your birthday. Lovers at the bottom of the deck. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, girl. I ain't gonna lie. Don't be surprised. Maybe you guys could even have happy ending. You might have happy ending, Natalia, if you know what I mean. Okay, you and him y'all could potentially have some kind of, I'm not. It's not a hookup, but it is picking up on some kind of intimacy around your birthday, perhaps. Okay, with the lovers. Okay, girl. He said he gonna bring you that birthday sex. Hmm, that was funny. That's so cute. Ten of Cups, girl. Same card. He gonna make you happy, very happy on your birthday, girl. Nine of Cups, pleasure, happiness, wish fulfillment. hmm Expect that more than likely you will be with him, be around him on your birthday, okay? Mark my words. I do see him pursuing you. You're right. The same cards always comes out. I said 20 on Apple Pay. What does your number start with? The Mara? Because I was calling somebody for a while now that hasn't responded. So, what is the first few digits of your number? C9. I don't know what the C9 or anything is about, honey. I'm talking about the first three digits of your phone number. Three, 4, 7. 3, 4, 7. Okay, so I still need the last four digits of your number. Not the middle, but the last four, because I need to know and make sure that it's you. That way I can do your reading. Because anybody can just say it's 3, 4, 7, and it may not be you. All right, let me double check. Okay, so all right, go ahead and choose your deck. And then type your question. Is this your boyfriend? Like what? Who is this person? And I also need your first name. Your name is Wendy. So be more specific. Are you saying about your love life? What do you specifically want to know? I need a specific question, Wendy. I don't operate based off of anything that comes out. I need a specific question. What do you want to know about him? Love, 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 love. If this relationship getting serious, so Wendy's connection with Jeffrey, is it getting serious? Wendy and Jeffrey, is this connection getting serious between Wendy and Jeffrey? Is this connection between Wendy and Jeffrey getting serious? Hmm. 6 o'clock. Is this relationship between Wendy and Jeffrey getting serious? Hmm. No, it's not getting serious right now. Matter of fact, I still see you and this person kind of being friends or in that energy. I don't really see it turning into anything romantic or emotional, okay? Yeah, I don't see that right now, unfortunately, okay? I see this person still. I don't know if you've been kind of like putting pressure in any type of way, but I feel like they don't want to be pressured into anything. Um, and it may be one sided, unfortunately, right now. Okay, Andy and Jeffrey. What is this? Hangman. Hmm. Right now, it's kind of giving. I want to kind of still be friends. You know, I'm not really picking up on like any emotional attachment. To be very real with you, I mean, I think this person's attracted to you, but obviously you need more than attraction. It's not just I'm attracted to you and all, but I think this person just still like wants to be friends. Where the dynamic is just not turning serious right now, okay? Mm-mm. I don't see that dynamic between you guys. I might work in the bathroom. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not seeing it being that way between you guys. I think it might be kind of. I feel like you're waiting to see like what he wants from this, or like what's the next step. But I feel like you might be kind of wasting your time, or just like waiting in vain here. I don't really think that this person feels that way like about you in a romantic way. Although I think y'all have that physical attraction, I think you guys have that mental connection, but I'm not really seeing the emotional aspect of it right now. So it does look like it's headed towards just like a friendship. What time is it? 7. Yep, I am still taking. Please remember, the more you send, the more questions I'm willing to answer for you. Okay, the more details you will receive. My bad. My bad. I was in my living room talking to my daughter. I'm sorry, but I am here. My bad. Yeah, Juliet. Uh, Juliet. Okay. Juliet. All right. Choose your deck one, two, or three, and type your question, honey. If the live freezes, it's because I'm just checking my um number three. All right, love. How does Lee Anthony feel about me? Who's Lee Anthony to you? How does Lee Anthony feel about Juliet currently? How does Lee Anthony feel about Juliet currently? Lee Anthony. Um, Five of Wands. How does Lee Anthony feel about Juliet currently? Hmm. Interesting. Who's Lee Anthony to you, my love? Have you guys had any moving? Have you guys had any kind of arguments or anything like that? You guys are on good terms. I do feel like he's kind of like feeling like pulled in two different directions here. Yes, tell him to never contact me again. Yeah, so that's what I'm picking up, I guess. You told him to never contact you. Juliet gave me a laugh for the night. She said a boo bae, and she's so calm about it. She's like, "Yep, I told him never to talk to me." Oh, Jesus Christ! You guys make me laugh. When did you tell him not to talk to you again, Juliet? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, so that explains why he's feeling like this. Because he's torn between, what's your sign? What's your sign? What's your sign? What's his sign? Jenna's still here. It's just how Juliet was so like calm about it. I was like, "Who is he to you? A boo bae?" And I'm like, "Okay, y'all got into any arguments or anything lately?" And she's like, "Yep, told him never to talk to me again." Bro, that shit was funny as hell. Oh Lord. Mm, thank you. You gave me a really good laugh for the night. So he's feeling because part of him wants to fight for this, right? Five of Wands, and another part of him is like, I just want to walk away. So he's caught up. He's torn, girl. I feel, I'm not gonna lie, but I also feel like he doesn't necessarily want to just like move on from you. You know, I feel like in his energy, he hasn't really totally given up on you or this. You know, communication became really choppy. And we had a heart to heart. Juliet, if you have a you have an Instagram? Well, not Juliet. I'm sorry. I meant to say Jenna. Jenna, do you have an Instagram? Okay. So yeah, I feel like he hasn't fully given up on you, girl. Even though he's tired, he's exhausted based off of what just happened. He's like, "Ugh," but I still feel like he's still standing, girl. He's still standing. He's just fighting with himself right now about whether he should try again, you know, or just move on. But I get within his energy that he's still standing. Send me a request on Instagram. Pretty intuitive, Jenna. I never had an Aquarian friend, but we shall see. But one thing about me, I don't do one sided friendship. So if I'm gonna be friends with you, I'm gonna be friends with somebody. It's not just because I'm a reader. I do readings. Okay, so if it's fake like that, then I'm good. But you know, if you genuinely like want to be friends or you want to talk, let me know. You feel me? But other than that, I can definitely pick up if it's just about readings or your situation. I don't do one sided stuff. So yeah. So just follow me on Instagram. I'm pretty intuitive. But yeah, so that's how he's feeling right now, girl. Emperor and the Eight of Swords. Because it also feels like he wants to kind of be stubborn and hold his position, but then again, he wants to still step up and it's like he still desires you. Okay. I feel like his ego be kind of getting in the way or some shit like that. But, whew, Juliet, you got that man on the fence. You got that man on the fence. What other question do you have? I feel like his ego's yeah, and his ego's in a way for sure. When you told him not to talk to you ever again, what did he do? Why did what's his name again? So I blocked him. You blocked him already. Oh Jesus. Julia is funny. Like she just random. She just the way she says it is just so calm that that's why it's funny. She's like, no, I wouldn't know. I blocked him on everything. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Jesus. Oh Jesus. Okay, so let's see. Why did Lee Anthony's communication become choppy and standoffish all of a sudden with Juliet? Why did Lee Anthony's communication become strange with Juliet? Why? The Two of Swords, the Chariot, again, the Eight of Cups, the Tower, Judgment. Judgment and the Emperor. So I'm not gonna lie, me and the Emperor have a really love hate relationship because the Emperor is one of the hardest guys in the deck. Okay, he can be very stubborn, and yes, he can be controlled by his ego. Okay, very much so. This is Aries energy, so I do feel like he was kind of in his ego, and that is kind of why his communication started to act like that with you. It feels like he had trouble really truly being vulnerable with you because I feel like his heart wanted this, but the Two of Swords would say that his mind and his ego was kind of running the show here for sure. Okay. But maybe he's somebody who just needed this. He needed you to block him. He needed you to, you know, get his mind right by doing that. That way he could realize what his problem is here. Okay. So, yeah, I feel like his ego was getting in the way. Five of Wands, internal conflict, battle. Okay. Um, yeah, girl. Yeah, that's what I see, my love. Um, ooh, it looks like he has been hurt before, and I feel like he was reacting from a place of trauma or pain. That's why his attitude started to act like that. I feel like he just started to try to protect himself, um, energetically. Okay, that's what he started to do, and in the process, well, this is where that got him. Okay, that's where this got him. Unfortunately, um, it became a battle with his ego, having to do with his past, and all these things started to kind of come up, and he was fighting with himself on being open and then being defensive. So he basically self-destructed. He did it on his own time. Okay, baby, he did that shit on his own time. I feel like he kind of still does have some baggage, maybe even trust issues that he needs to sort through and work through. And that's what I be telling people. Like, in the beginning, people act like this, they act like that, but people be I was still walking around here hurt with baggage, with pain and trust issues. But in the beginning, they put their best foot forward, and then the mask slips off eventually, and you start to see, so you got trust issue. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like, yes, things were good between you and him, but I do think he's still low key harboring a lot of baggage from his past. And he just became into a battle with himself, and he sabotaged things with you for sure. Okay, yeah, that's what he did, unfortunately. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Look, I'm an Aquarius. I'm sorry. I'm making jokes out of things, but I'm a Gemini rising. You guys, okay? So let me ask you guys, what sign do you think I come off as? Like, I don't know. You guys don't know me personally, but how I come out, because It's not that I don't take things seriously, but I do kind of like to incorporate like a little humor. You know what I'm saying? Just to make it just a little lighthearted. I don't want people to feel too bad and stuff. So we just make things just a little funny, just a little bit. Okay. Well, I don't know me. I know if a freak try me, a freak is done. A freak is done. A freak is done. Okay. Absolutely done. Okay, so a lot of people tell me, well, people who are very close to me would say, "Oh, I think you're a Libra." But people who are like don't really know me on a personal level, they usually say Gemini or Sagittarius, and I'm like, where the fuck did you get? But I get it. I get it. I get it. My rising is Gemini, and rising is how you come off, your personality to the outside. You know what I'm saying? So, um, I guess they're not wrong about that. You said Aqua. That's crazy. People don't even really think I'm an Aquarius at first. They usually don't say that. They usually say Gemini or Sagittarius. That's what they say. That's the people who don't know me. But when people that actually get close to me, like, we really close, they always say like the way you act emotionally, like I would think you're like a Libra. And they're right because I'm a Libra moon, so that's your inner world. That's how you handle your feelings. That's how you feel on the inside and how you relate to people emotionally close to you. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't come off as a liar. Absolutely not. I hope I don't come off like a liar. Actually, people think that they tend to think that I'm a little insensitive at times. Gemini's typically can come off a little insensitive sometimes, because they can come off playful, and I think that's why people think I'm a little insensitive or like I'm some freak or asshole. Um, no, I'm not an asshole. I'm not an asshole. Um, but I will tell you exactly the way it is, and I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't care what you look like, what you think. I don't give a fuck. Like, I stand in my truth, and I stand with what I think about you. So if I think that you're a freak, I'm gonna tell you that you're a freak. Um, if I think you're wrong, I'm gonna tell you that you're wrong. I'm going to hold you accountable, and as simple as that. Friend, foe, enemy, no foe, full of foe. Yeah, so you know, that's all about me. I will tell you about yourself though. I've told like many family members about themselves, and they look at me like, oh, I'm like, oh yeah, that's what I think about you, and I say what the fuck I want to say. So simple as that. I don't know. I guess that's why people say that I come off like maybe a Sag, because Sag can have no filter. They just say some shit and they're just like, like, no, I'm not a Sag. I'm the opposite of a Sag. I'm a fucking Gemini rising. So I guess I don't know. I guess I can come off like that, but I mean, I don't want to be like that or come off like that. But they mistake being real. They mistake being honest for being an asshole. I'm just telling you the truth. That makes me an asshole, I guess, but that's just shit. I don't give a fuck, regardless. My opinions, my views just don't change. If I think some shit, I just think some shit. So simple. Like from a young age, I was very independent, and I've always told people what I think about them, adults, not adults, family members, and I think they look at me like, "Damn, she's crazy," because I don't give a fuck. I could be like a child, and I will still tell you about yourself. I will read you and let you know what I think about you, exactly what I think about you, and that's that. So I haven't really had like a harmonious relationship with family, especially not my mom's side of the family. Mm-mm. My dad's side, absolutely, but my mom's side, for some reason, they just all come off like, I don't know. They don't like to hold themselves accountable. It's the fake shit for me. It's the acting cool in front of you, and acting different behind your back. The low key shit that I could pick up and I feel, and you're not gonna fucking tell me differently. If I feel like you're fake, if I feel like you're a fucking freak, that's just what you are. Period. And a lot of people think they're slick, but I could read the undercurrent and I could just feel everything beneath that shit. And you're not gonna fool me at all. And I just let people know that you're not gonna fool me. So whatever the fuck you think you're doing, that's not what you're doing here, because I could sense stuff. I'm very intuitive. I could just sense that you're full of shit. I could sense if you're nervous. I could sense if you're lying. I could sense if you're insecure. I could sense a lot of different shit. I just sense it. And people will sit here and try to make you seem like you're crazy. Oh, you just did it. Well, let me just be that. Well, shit, I'll just keep being it. You feel me? But I do have a bullshit radar detector, and that's that. I don't always let people know what I see or what I pick up on. I don't. I just like I note it. I take a mental note, and I'm like, bet, okay, cool, and I move forward. I don't address people all the time, because you don't need to be addressed. You know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. So why address you? You know what the fuck you're doing, right? I don't need to do that. I don't know. I mean, I guess that's your experience, but I've met Scorpios who really are not like that. So I don't know. I don't know, really know what to say about that. I've met Scorpios who are way too um they give up too much of like they care and love me so much that they just kind of like sacrifice a lot, and I don't know too many Aquarians who do that. So I've met too many Scorpios that are like self-sacrificial, and they like to play dumb to the shit that's underneath their nose. Especially in their relationships, like they know someone's cheating on them or doing this, but they like to turn a blind eye in the name of loyalty, I guess. But yeah, that shit don't fly with me. You're done. Simple. That shit don't fly with me. I don't ignore shit. Girl, leave that alone. Leave that alone. All right, y'all. So it is slow. It's gonna go ahead and log off now. It was a pleasure speaking to you all. It was a pleasure. Have a good rest of your night, guys. I'm logging off.